Lesson 0-7 congruent and similar figures. Determine whether each pair of figures is similar, congruent, or neither. Question 1. Well, I already showed you before in a lesson of why two figures are similar, congruent, or neither. So we go right away with the answer. I will not tell you the reason why. Okay, all the corresponding angles congruent and corresponding side also proportional, times 2 divided 9 times 2 10 times 2 7. So this is a similar. Number 2, corresponding angle congruent, corresponding side congruent. This is similar. Oh, sorry, this is a congruent. So let me repeat. This is a similar. This is congruent. Number 3, corresponding side 3, 3. This is 3. This is 4. No, they are not. So obviously, you don't need to go further. This is not congruent. Or we can say neither. So from our instruction, similar, congruent, or neither. So this is a neither. And then number 4, you have the bigger rectangle, the smaller rectangle. From this position, you might get a little confused. But if you write the small triangle to this position, I think would give you a better understanding. This is 4, this is 2. So as you can see, the corresponding side are proportional, times 2 times 2. So this is similar. Number 5. For number 5, corresponding angles, actually they are congruent, They all of these are congruent, which means 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60 is congruent. And the side 2 and 2, so then it makes this a congruent figure. So they are congruent. Each pair, let's go to another section of the problem. Each pair of polygons is similar. Find the values of x and y. They are similar. What pair is it? Okay, look at this pair. So each of them are similar. So once they are similar, we're trying to solve. We're trying to use proportional side to solve the problem, which means that x with 12 and then 6 with 9. So if you want 14 with y, you get stuck because you have two unknown variables to solve at one time. So you can write this one as x over x with 12 is equal to 6 with 9. Then you can do the cross product. 12 times 6 divided by 9, you have your answer for x. And you do the same thing with y. You can write as 6 over 9 is equal to 14 with y, like this. Then do the cross product. Let me repeat. 6 corresponding with 9, so 6 over 9. 14 corresponding with y. So once you write as in proportional form this way, you're doing the cross multiply, which means you have cross product. 9 times 14. Then you divide 6. We have your answer for y value. For number 7. Number 7, okay, let me try to find y first. To get y value, so you have two triangles here, so you will have 13 or 5 over 8, 5 over 8. Shorter side with shorter side, so 5 over 8 is equal to 13 over y. Okay? Let's get the y value first. I will show this work that there's two ways to there is another extension way to do the problem to find the value of x. So 8 times by 13, and then you divide by 5. you will have this at 20.8. 20.8. So 5/8. Oh, for x value you need to do something else with this. 5.5/8, 13/y. I don't expect to give you this as a decimal answer, but never mind. After that, you do the same process with this section, which means that for the x value, still using 5/8 is equal to 5/8 is equal to 12. From here, 12 over 12 plus x. This plus 12 plus x. So once you have that, you do the cross multiply and solve for x. 8 times 12, and then you equal to 5 times 12 plus 5x, and then you do the math. Let me try to do this part for you then. I mean, show the work on that part. So 8 times 12, 96, equal to 5 times 12, 60, and plus 5x. Okay, and then you solve for x. I'm sure you will have your answer for this part. Now we continue to number 8. Okay, number 8. Look at this is the overlapping triangle. You have the smaller triangle. They have all the side. They have all the measure of its side. Is a 10. The 10 the longest side, and then the shortest side 6, and side B here is 8. And the bigger triangle, you're missing 2 length, the shorter side and the longer side, and the hypotenuse given, I think this is 17. So to get x value first, to get x value, you will have x over 6 is equivalent to, let me use this part that all the numbers complete, 10 x, so it's 17 over 10, and do the cross product. For the y value, you do the same thing. You can just put 17, that's for the bigger over the smaller one. 10 is equal to the bigger one, which is y, over the smaller one, which is 8, and you do the cross product, and you can have the value of y. This is 6 times 17 divided by 10, you get x. 17 times 8 divided by 10, you get y value. Now this is find the height of the tree. This is the missing part, the height. So you will have h over 1.5 is equal to 7.5 over 2.5. Doing the cross product, 1.5 multiply 7.5 divide 2.5, you will have your h as the height of the tree. Number 10. Ami's want to put carpeting in part of her living room. Her living room is 12 feet by 18 feet. How long? Sorry, not how long. If she wants the carpeted part of her living room to have the same proportion as the entire room, and the carpet is 15 feet, find its length in proportion. Okay, this proportion of the living room, the carpet is 15 feet, finds the length. So you have, so let's say the length is L, so y, you have y, so you have 12 feet over 15 feet, which is the width the y with the width here, 15 feet wide and 12 feet wide, 15 feet wide. So the width with the width, and then equal to the length with the length, 18, but we do not know this length. That's what we need to find out. So you will have 15 times 18, and then you divide by 12. You have your answer as in 22.5 as its length. For the last number of this section, which is number 11, a surveyor finds that a telephone pole that is 25 feet tall is casting a shadow. Okay, so you have a telephone pole, is a one, there's a pole, and casting a shadow is the shadow. Just a telephone pole is 25 feet tall. Okay, 25 feet. Casting a shadow of 20 feet long. Okay, 20 feet long. A nearby building is casting a shadow. Okay, we have a building here. And casting a shadow of 52 feet long. What is the height of the building? Find the height of the building. Alright, so they are proportional. I mean, congruent figures, so they are similar figures, so they are proportional in their size. So to solve this problem, you will have 25 feet of the pole over the height of the building is equivalent to or equal to 20 feet of the shadow of the flagpole over the 52 feet the height, the shadow of the building. So you have 25 times 52, and you divide 20, you have 65 feet as the height of the building. Okay, this is the end of our lesson 0-7. Lesson 0-8 I will show you later on in the later video. For now, I'll see you soon in the class.